Greetings, everybody. So let's spend a few minutes here to talk about DOT physical, keto, and intermittent fasting. So a lot of drivers have trouble passing their DOT physical. It's no surprise to many of us. Maybe each of us have at times struggled as well. For the most part, I typically get a 2-year renewal each and every time, but that doesn't mean it's easy. Now, I've used keto to get in shape quickly and drop weight right before the physical. And now that I've gotten the hang of doing keto, I do it every day on a regular basis. Um, if you're not familiar with the ketogenic diet, basically it's a diet that has your body burning fat for fuel. And when it does that, your body produces ketones. Uh, Typically, most Americans are on a standard American diet. The acronym is SAD, S-A-D, and it is SAD. It's high carb. So if you're not burning ketones, if you're not burning fat, then you're burning carbs. And it's the high carb diet that really leads to obesity, being overweight, having high blood pressure, being pre-diabetic, or even type 2 diabetes. So we want to learn as drivers, how to do this better and easier so that we can quickly go in and pass our physical. I've done it in the past where it's taken me 15 minutes. I walked in, 15 minutes later, I walk out, 2-year renewal. But that's not the norm for most people. About 70% of the American population is overweight or obese. And, one of the things that goes along with this is a concept called insulin resistance. If you don't know what insulin resistance is, it's something that you need to learn more about. Basically, it's you got too much blood sugar, it's too high, and your body is not responding like it normally would. And as a result, you're always hungry and your body is not getting the nutrients it needs, and it's storing all this extra sugar as fat. That leads to being overweight, obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart issues, so on and so on. Not good. And as the older you get, the more likely it is that this is going to occur. They call it the metabolic syndrome, or syndrome X, or hyperinsulin resistance. These are all concepts that if you've never heard before, you should learn more about as a driver. Because when you go in for a DOT physical, this is the things they're checking. This is why they're checking the things they're checking. They're checking for obesity by measuring your neck and your waistline. They're checking for sugar in your urinalysis, not just a drug test, but they're checking for sugar. They're checking for your eyesight. If you have high blood sugar, that can affect your eyesight. They'll check your hearing. You wouldn't think that your hearing would be affected by high blood sugar, but it's possible. So there are a number of doctors I follow on YouTube, and these are common names on YouTube for the ketogenic diet. And if you're not familiar with them, I'll put links in the comment section, along with some books I recommend. But you should look for more information from some of these experts on YouTube. And I'll put their links in the comment section when we're done. But it's Dr. Eric Berg, Dr. Ekberg, Dr. Barry, and Dr. Mindy Pels. These are like some of the 4 most common that you'll see on YouTube. And just start following them and learn as much as you can. It will help you. It will help you not only pass your DOT physical, but help you reach your goal weights, for example. You might not have ever thought you could get back to the same weight you were when you graduated high school, but it's possible. People have done it, and they've done it with a ketogenic diet. So we'll do more videos about keto, and we'll pass along some more tips, but it's something that I think there's a business necessity to staying healthy. Don't be on any prescription drugs. Don't don't have to keep going in for a DOT physical annually. This is all time it takes away from driving. And as we all know, if the wheels aren't turning, you aren't earning. So in order to make the most of your time and money, you need to stay in pretty good shape. Otherwise, you're going to be wasting money dealing with all these health issues that could have been prevented. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the internet.